Welcome to Genuine Core, guys. This is the third video in the JFoenix tutorial, and in this video I'll be showing how to use the Material JFX text field. So I have my application my project opened in NetBeans, and let us start developing this. So in order to use the Material Design text field, you have to use JFX text field, which can be found from the library So this is a basic text field. So there are some important points that you have to understand. The first thing is the prompt text. This is very much similar to the text field present in JavaFX, but some cool animations. Suppose let us give a prompt text as enter your name. Okay, that's it. So it will be a prompt text in your JFX text field, and I am not taking the label float, because we will see what is a floating label is in the later section. So let us run the program. We can see the prompt text here because it is already focused, and what we have to do is let us add one more text field. So that's it. Now we have to enter your job. So that's it. And so we have enter your name text field and enter your job text field. And now if you run the program, you can see that there is a normal enter your job and enter your name, which is the prompt text is getting hidden when the focus is when it is focused, or when you type something on it, it is also lost. So what we mean by the label float is, let's see, that's an action. So I am just making enter your name as a floating label, and if you run the program now, see, that's it. That's a label float. It is as per the Material Design specification. It is just going to the upper left side of the text field. So that's what is a floating label is. And there are some cool extra features associated with the JFX text field. At first, let us give some variable name and access it from the code. Let be name, and let this be job. And I'm just getting the controller section skeleton and pasting it here. Now we have two variables in our FXML controller class, and if we look into the source code of JFX text field, you can see that it is extended from normal JavaFX text field class. The extra features that are added is like the get active validator and some validate method with the is label float, set label float, etc. Focus color, and the one important property is the focus color and unfocus color. So let's see what is meant by the focus color and unfocus color. If you run the program, you can see that this is the focus color, which is kind of blue, and this is this color, the enter your job color, is the unfocused color. We can set it both from the code or from the FXML scene builder. So if you want to set the focus color, we can set the blue, we can change the blue to some kind of let it be green, and when it is unfocused, we want to set it to some kind of this color. I don't know what that color is. So that's it. I'm just saving it and running my program. Now you can see that this is the focus color and this is the unfocused color. Like this, you can add your own focus and unfocused color in order to fit into your program's environment. And that's about the color and floating label. Now a cool feature introduced by JFX TextField is a validator method. So the validator allows us to provide some cool restriction for the input, like if there is no input given in the text field, then we can display a message. Let's see what it is. For that, I am using a RequiredValidator. RequiredFieldValidator. Field validator. Validator is equal to new RequiredFieldValidator. So now we go to validator, and what we have to do is we want to set the validator for this text field. So we can bind the RequiredFieldValidator like name dot get validator, which is what we have seen in the source code, get validator dot set dot add validator. So we have added a validator, and we want to set some message. You will understand this when we run the program. Set message, no input given. So that's a message. And one more thing we have to do is we have to bind the validator with the focus lowest and focus gain property, so that when we change from one text field to another, the message will be displayed. So let us do that by name dot get focus focus property dot add listener, and we have to implement a change listener which will be fired when there is a change. So this is it. The change method takes three parameters. First one is an observable boolean value, and another one is old value and new value. The new value is true when there is a change in the text. What I have to do is, if there is no new value, which means if the user hasn't given any data, then we have to set the message. It can be done using field validator dot, it's not the validator, we need the validator, it's this name, validator dot validate, or simply we don't want to call that, we have to call name dot validate. So now the validator will be automatically called. Let us run the program and see what the required validator field validator does. So enter your name. If I go to the next text area without entering anything, you can see that there is no input given message. It's a bit unaligned. We can set the alignment by giving some space between the text areas, text fields. I think this will do the trick. So let us run the program again. No input. There is still some issues. Let's see that later. So that's it. So that's how you give a validator to your program, to your text field. And one more cool feature that JFXTextField provides is you can set an icon for the validator. Suppose if you want to display some icons when there is no input, such as a cross mark, you can do that. In order to do that, what you have to do is you have to create an image icon, that is, let it be image IC, and let it be just an image. So get a new image. Then we have to get I am reading a image file using file input stream with a file name as an image. So I have to take an image, and in the tutorial section I have an image called a.png. I'm just copying its location and pasting it here. I am just not AWT image, I want another header, that is fx. You have to import JavaFX.Scene.image, and this throws some exceptions, so don't try catch me. Okay, that's it. And the last thing you have to do is you have to associate this icon with your validator, so which can be done as validator.set icon ICN. There's an error, I think. Image cannot be oh no, we cannot directly set it as image. We need an image view. So image view and ICN. The image we will create a node which displays the image ICN. Now let us see how it looks like. So I have my name section and job section, so there is an input, there is an error image. So that's it. That's how you add an icon to your validator. And if you give some input, my name is there is gone. We can fix the alignment problem by just decreasing the width of this JFX text field, and let us just decrease the text field width like that and run the program. Great, it's working good. So that's it. One more thing that I have to tell you is there is one more type of validator available in the JFoenix validation. Let's see what it is. In the com.jfoenix.validation there is a number validator. So a number validator, as the name suggests, should validate whether the given input is a number or not, which is very useful in case of using for numbers or something that contains only the numbers or numbers. So I'm making a number validator. Num validator is equal to new number validator. That's it. Now what I want to do is I want to assign or bind the num validator with a job, which is not meaningful, but I just want to set it as a number. So we can add it like job dot get validators dot add. I want to add my num validator, so it is set, and I want to set num validator text, set message, only numbers are supported. And the last thing I want to do is to bind the focus property of my job text field with a validator. So I'm just copying and taking a copy of this and pasting it here. So it is not name, it is job, and I want to set this as job. So let's see what's doing. So in the enter job section I am giving something like genuine coder, and on the message only numbers are supported. And if I give something like 1 2 3 4 5, there is gone. So it's a perfect number validator for your text field. And if you want to implement some custom validators, like testing something for Gmail that or email that ended like at something.com or .co.in, you can implement that right inside of this change method. I am not explaining that right now. Maybe I will do that in some other tutorial in the series. So that's it. That's how you add text fields and validators from the JFoenix. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe for more cool videos. Thank you.